A chip brass ring rests quietly beside my cup. The condensation drips down on the stained oak wood. No phone calls to return, no sudden hurry now. I count the dust motes drifting through the blinds. The city keeps its frantic pace down on the asphalt, but in this corner time is moving slow. I spent 5 days running on empty batteries, giving my spirit to deadlines I won't remember. Now the clock is ticking backward on purpose, and my shoulders drop an inch with every breath. This weekend belongs to my quiet thoughts. No heavy expectations on my chest today. Just a steady hum of a peaceful room, and a cup of coffee turning cold in peace. Let the world spin wild outside my window. I am staying grounded right where I sit. My sneakers rest beside the front door mat, unlaced, unmoving, safe from concrete miles. I watch the steam fade off the dark liquid, a simple rhythm I don't have to control. Yesterday was loud with everybody's voices. Today my silence is the sweetest song. This weekend belongs to my quiet thoughts. No heavy expectations on my chest today. Just a steady hum of a peaceful room, and a cup of coffee turning cold in peace. Let the world spin wild outside my window. I am staying grounded right where I sit. Maybe tomorrow I will chase the horizon again, pay the rent and play the corporate game. But for 48 hours I own my name. No suit, no hustle, no forced smile to frame. The brass ring sits right where I left it. The room is still, the air is soft. Just me, my thoughts, an endless afternoon light. I'm bound and breathing easy. Dylan. A delivery tracks, rusted bell echoes off the alley bricks. You've been staring at the black phone screen since 6. Kick off those heavy boots right by the front door frame. We aren't running any races, nobody's keeping score on name. Your shoulders look like concrete, tight as a drum. Just let the apartment hum while the kettle gets warm. Toss your coat on the armrest, leave the email unread. Got 48 hours to clear out your head. Yeah, you spent 5 straight days giving everything away. Now the city moves slow, got nothing to say. So pour 2 fingers of whatever is left. Take a deep, slow breath. Leave your worries at the threshold tonight. We can watch the window, catch the amber light. No clocks on the wall, no deadlines to meet. Just a quiet room off a lazy street. You don't gotta be productive for a day or two. This weekend is waiting on you. This weekend is waiting on you. Remember when we used to lounge on the fire escape floor, talking about the million things we were working for. Now you got the title but you forgot how to rest, carrying the heavy sky inside of your chest. Drop the needle on that old soul record you like. Let the bass line roll like a midnight bike. We got nowhere to go, no places to be. Just leave the noise outside and sit back with me. Yeah, you spent 5 straight days giving everything away. Now the city moves slow, got nothing to say. So pour 2 fingers of whatever is left. Take a deep, slow breath. Leave your worries at the threshold tonight. We can watch the window, catch the amber light. No clocks on the wall, no deadlines to meet. Just a quiet room off a lazy street. You don't gotta be productive for a day or two. This weekend is waiting on you. Smile, slide into the couch couch, let the tension release. Nothing that matters, just hold on to this piece. Weekend is yours now, my friend. Just let it begin. Fresh cinnamon, coffee drifts through linen, floating past the half-drawn window shade. Marcus shifts his legs across the rug, counting all the promises he made. The hallway radiator hums a beat, trapping cold air right outside the floor. He lets the laptop screen stay dark today, leaving all his emails at the door. No alarm is buzzing on the shelf. He finally has time to hear himself. The city keeps its heavy rush below, while he takes every single motion slow. He turns a record player to the side, watching dust specks dancing in the beam. Nothing needs a deadline or a rush. Living inside Saturday, soft dream. The kitchen clock can tick 100 times. He pours another cup and lets it stay. Nothing pulls his attention back to work, stealing back the beauty of the day. Bacon sizzling gently on the cast, butter melting golden on the bread. He leaves his worn out sneakers by the mat, choosing vintage slippers, gray and red. His phone is sitting face down on the couch, silent while the neighborhood wakes up. He watches steam roll off the ceramic rim, holding quiet warmth inside his cup. No alarm is buzzing on the shelf. He finally has time to hear himself. The city keeps its heavy rush below, while he takes every single motion slow. He turns a record player to the side, watching dust specks dancing in the beam. Nothing needs a deadline or a rush. Living inside Saturday, soft dream. The kitchen clock can tick 100 times. He pours another cup and lets it stay. Nothing pulls his attention back to work, stealing back the beauty of the day. Through the open glass, the autumn breeze carries distant chatter from the park. He wraps a heavy sweater on his arms, knowing he can rest until it's dark. No deadlines waiting on a whiteboard grid, no supervisor asking for a line. Just 24 clean hours on the clock, taking back the ownership of time. The kettle whistles softly in the back. Marcus rests his feet against the chair. A quiet Saturday belongs to him, with hazelnuts still hanging in the air. A sudden memory pierces the silent living room. Dust floats through the amber beam of late Saturday afternoon. The kettle sits on board on the polished granite countertop. A record spins in place, waiting for the needle drop. Steam from a neighbor's laundry vents outside the window frame. No notifications flashing on the phone to call my name. I watch the shadows stretch across the faded Persian rug. The urban pulse outside feels soft, wrapped up inside a hug. Traffic hums 3 floors below, like a distant baseline loop. Steam rises gently from a bowl of instant ramen soup. Time immores itself from schedules, deadlines disappear. Everything we're chasing stays outside, away from here. Warm bass through the floorboards, let the afternoon just lean. Sipping chill brew slowly in a movie style scene. No rush for the evening, no pressure in the air. Smooth vinyl ticking in a worn out velvet chair. Saturday holds still inside this quiet left to prove and nowhere else to race. Shadows tilt and lengthen across the exposed brick wall. A breeze through the fire escapeless orange curtains fall. A half-read paperback rests face down on the wooden table. The television flickers softly muted on the cable. Footsteps of a head move slow, tempo relaxed and deep. The city keeps its rhythm while the neighborhood takes a sleep. I pour another glass and let the ice cubes clink and drift. A simple afternoon becomes an unexpected gift. Traffic hums, street floors below like a distant baseline loop. Steam rises gently from a bowl of instant ramen soup. Time unmoors itself from schedules, deadlines disappear. Everything we're chasing stays outside, away from here. Warm bass through the floorboards, let the afternoon just lean. Sipping chill brew slowly in a movie-style scene. No rush for the evening, no pressure in the air. Just smooth vinyl ticking in a worn-out velvet chair. Saturday holds still inside this quiet golden space. Nothing left to prove and nowhere else to race. The city clock tower strikes 4, but no one counts the chime. We trade the urgency of you for unrecorded time. Framed photos on the shelf catch the lingering evening glow. The world spins fast out there, but in here we keep it slow. And the light turns indigo against the window pane. Gentle quiet settles back like summer evening rain. Needle lifts off vinyl with the soft and clicking sound. Peace is where you find it when there's no one else around. Where do the missed calls go when nobody answers? Maybe they just float up into the drywall joints, mixing with the scent of yesterday's fried eggs and faint jazz. And my phone is lying face down on the couch cushions, vibrating once, then settling into quiet. I count 7 square shadows on the carpet. The radiator clicks like a slow mechanical heart. Should I order groceries or just eat sliced pears? Time feels thick today, like honey poured into cold water. No place to be, no boss to reply to. Just the ceiling fan cutting circles in the dust. My mind wanders down 3 different streets at once, forgetting where it started. This Saturday stream keeps drifting along. No paddle in the water, no hurry in the current. Unfinished thoughts hanging high in the room. Wearing sweatpants, listening to the city hum far away. Nothing to solve, nothing to explain. Just letting the daylight wash over my shoulders. Why did I buy that green sweater 3 years ago? It sits in the bottom drawer smelling like cedar and old store tags. My toes are cold against the hardwood floor. I walk to the kitchen, forget why I stepped inside. Stare at the refrigerator door magnets for 4 full minutes. A text message pops up, maybe my cousin in Atlanta. I leave it unread, not out of malice, just out of peace. The bass from a passing car rattles the glass frame on the wall. It sounds like a heartbeat bumping through a thick velvet cushion. No place to be, no boss to reply to. Just the ceiling fan cutting circles in the dust. My mind wanders down 3 different streets at once, forgetting where it started. This Saturday stream keeps drifting along. No paddle in the water, no hurry in the current. Unfinished thoughts hanging high in the room. Wearing sweatpants, listening to the city hum far away. Nothing to solve, nothing to explain. Just letting the daylight wash over my shoulders. Maybe I'll read 2 pages of that paperback, or maybe I'll just watch the steam rise off my mug. Thoughts loop together like old audio wire, tangled in soft, no need to unwind them. The afternoon shifts from yellow to grayish blue. I'm completely present, yet totally somewhere else. Where do those unanswered calls go anyway? Probably nowhere important, just floating away, sinking into the couch, quiet afternoon. to do. The leather armchair sinks beneath my weight. A deep impression where the pressure finally breaks. I sit right here and look back down the years at how you sprinted through the dark without a break. You worked 3 shifts and slept 4 hours total, counting nickels in that chilly basement flat. You thought the hustle was the only way to survive, always waiting for the next stray blow to hit your back. So listen close to what I need to tell you now. You made it through the storm, you can unclench your brow. Dear younger me, you can drop your heavy coat. The Saturday you chased is finally sitting right here. No deadline calling, no alarm set for the dawn. Just rest your soul and let go of the fear. We bought the comfort that you dreamed about at night. The tea is hot, the afternoon is slow. Dear younger me, take a breath and close your eyes. You do not have anywhere you need to go. Remember how you hated when the weekends came around, because you felt guilty if you were not on the clock. Now I sit back with my ankles on the stool, watching light beams drift across the wooden block. A smooth bassline rolls soft across the rug, soulful rhythm wrapping warm around the floor. I wish I could send a postcard back to 22 to say you do not need to fight behind that door. So listen close to what I need to tell you now. You made it through the storm, you can unclench your brow. Dear younger me, you can drop your heavy coat. The Saturday you chased is finally sitting right here. No deadline calling, no alarm set for the dawn. Just rest your soul and let go of the fear. We bought the comfort that you dreamed about at night. The tea is hot, the afternoon is slow. Dear younger me, take a breath and close your eyes. You do not have anywhere you need to go. Yeah, you used to think that standing still meant falling back, that taking 5 minutes was a mortal sin. But rest is not a prize you borrow from the future. It is the sanctuary where your better days begin. Sink deep into this cushion now. We built this quiet place for you. No more running, kid. The weekend belongs to us. Honey-colored glare cuts through the laundromat pane. The spin cycle hums like a low-frequency string. An older guy in denim leans back against the machine, adjusts his faded cap and asks me how my week has been. I tell him it was heavy, but the weight is off today. He nods and says the world moves fast when bills get in the way. We watch the tumbling cotton turn in circles through the glass. Nobody checking wristwatches, nobody running fast. He tells me about a jazz club that closed back in '99. I tell him how my quarter life is learning to take time. No deadlines calling out my name, no manager in sight. Just 2 random souls soaking up the afternoon light. We talk about nothing while Saturday rolls on by. No need to give an answer, no reason to lie. The rhythm of the neighborhood is settling in slow. A stranger on the corner with nowhere else to go. Just easy conversation on a quiet afternoon. Nothing needs fixing, no one leaving anytime soon. He taps his boots against the floor, a simple steady beat. Points outside the children playing hopscotch on the street. He says, young man, the secret isn't getting to the top. It's finding a Saturday where the ticking clock stops. I smile and pass a cold drink across the plastic bench. No heavy expectations, no tight jaw left to quench. 2 different dissipate into the gloom. We talk about nothing all Saturday, rolls on by. No need to give an answer, no reason to lie. The rhythm of the neighborhood is settling in slow. A stranger on the corner, nowhere else to go. Just easy conversation on a quiet afternoon. Nothing needs fixing, no one leaving anytime soon. The sunlight shifts from honey to a deep amber hue. I do not know his story, he only knows my shoes. Yet sitting here in silence feels warmer than a crowd, when nobody's trying to speak too loud. Just two people resting while the city breathes deep. No promises to deliver, no deadlines to keep his dryer buzzes twice. He stands and folds his coat, tells me to take it easy, leaves a quiet, gentle note. The amber beam fades down into a soft indigo shade. A simple Saturday connection that I never planned or made. She told me Friday that my shoulders look tight. Now I am sitting on the radiator cover, watching dust motes float. A half-eaten plum rests on a white paper plate. The radiator hums in the low three-quarter time. Steam forms a faint cloud against the double pane glass. My phone lies face down on the wool rug by the bookshelf. A single green sock is stuck behind the bed frame. The neighbor's dog barks twice at a passing sedan. A potted fern drops one dry leaf onto the linoleum. Nobody's calling to ask for a project deadline. The digital clock on the microwave ticks silently ahead. The room stays quiet without any effort. Cold tea rests in the bottom of a ceramic mug. The street sweeper passes 3 blocks over on the asphalt. The ice cube shrinks slowly in a half-full glass. Nothing demands my immediate attention today. Small things stay right where they fell last night. You said yesterday I talk in my sleep when I am drained. Today the apartment is quiet enough to hear the fridge cycle off. 3 bright oranges rest inside a woven wire basket. A blue ballpoint pen has rolled beneath the middle cushion. The shadow of the curtain rod shifts 2 inches to the left. A foil wrapper catches light near the baseboard heater. My cotton sweater still smells like yesterday's dark roast. The water filter drips twice into the glass pitcher. A stray tabby cat rests on the hood of a silver sedan. Nobody is waiting for my written reply. The ceiling fan spins on its lowest setting above the bed. The room stays quiet without any effort. Cold tea rests in the bottom of a ceramic mug. A street sweeper passes 3 blocks over on the asphalt. The ice cube shrinks slowly in a half-full glass. Nothing demands my immediate attention today. Small things stay right where they fell last night. A single drop hangs from the kitchen tap before falling. The Saturday crossword is half filled with soft pencil lead. A brown mouth rests on the seam of the linen shade. My slippers sit crossed by the hallway door frame. I count 4 blue cars parked along the street curb. Everything moves at the speed of breathing out. She said I ought to learn how to do nothing at all. The radiator clicks once and settles into silence. A light breeze lifts the edge of the woven curtain. The ice is completely gone from the tumbler now. Just cool water remaining in the glass. Rough, waffle knit cotton brushes my thumb as I sit on the couch edge. This so thrifted hoodie still carries the faint dust of our old apartment hallway. No email notifications popping up, no train to catch before 8:15. I run my fingers down the frayed sleeve hem, feeling the raised grid threads. Suddenly I am 19 again, standing on that cold porch in upstate, sharing a single heavy fleece jacket while the rain hit the tin roof above. We did not have rent money sorted for November, but we had 2 whole days off. The afternoon light rolls over the carpet now. Nothing is asking me to hurry or prove myself. Just the weave of this garment, bringing back the noise of that old street. Saturday lets the past come back softly without any weight. I trace every stitch while the teapot whistles on the low flame. We survived those broke winters, working double shifts for chump change. Now the air is quiet, the fabric is soft, and time belongs to me. Hey, I pull the throw blanket closer, heavy wool scratching against my knuckles. That texture brings back my mother's worn sofa in the living room, where vinyl records spun under dusty lamps every Sunday evening. I used to hate the slow hours, wanting to run out and conquer the world. Now I pay good money just to sit in the stillness and let the tape play. My phone sits flip face down on the wooden side table. No boss calling, no slate to clear, just memories unfolding in thread count. Afternoon light rolls over the carpet now. Asking me to hurry or prove myself. Just the weave of this garment, bringing back the noise of that old street. Saturday lets the past come back softly without any weight. I trace every stitch while the teapot whistles on the low flame. We survived those broke winters, working double shifts for chump change. Now the air is quiet, the fabric is soft, and time belongs to me. We chased every deadline, like the world was gonna end at midnight. Forgot how good it feels to just exist inside a comfortable coat. I remember sleeping on thin sheets in the basement flat, dreaming about the days I could finally afford to pause. Here I am, sitting right inside the answer to those prayers. Faded denim stitches, broken in cotton, nothing to chase, nothing forgotten. Just a long afternoon, a warm cup and peace. Let the needle rest on the groove. 3 p.m. closing amber pixels on the kitchen wall clock. I picture us 10 winters later with the front door unlocked. No inbox pinging with the bosses urgent Sunday night plea. Just records spinning slow on vinyl while you pour the green tea. We paid off every little debt they used to keep us awake. Now we got time for every breath and every promise we make. I can see that house with the balcony, living easy, living quietly. No more hustling just to stay afloat, just smooth path for our little boat. Someday we will own the hours, sitting in the garden, watering flowers. Saturday feels like a permanent friend, with a light breeze coming round the bend. No rushing out the door, no chasing the check, just your head resting soft on the back of my neck. I envision the rug that we haven't bought yet, in the skylight above where the shadows get set. You'll be laughing at a magazine from 2024, remember when we worked 3 jobs and slept on the floor. Now the fridge is full, the plants are all watered and green. The calmest afternoon that 2 young lovers ever have seen. I can see that house with the balcony, living easy, living quietly. No more hustling just to stay afloat, just smooth path for our little boat. Someday we will own the hours, sitting in the garden, watering flowers. Saturday feels like a permanent friend, with a light breeze coming round the bend. No rushing out the door, no chasing the check, just your head resting soft on the back of my neck. It's just a vision in my head while I grind grind through the day, but every dollar saved is putting us closer that way. I can taste the cool air of that future living room, where Sunday evening never brings a shadow of gloom. 3 p.m. and 20:35. Just so happy that we both survived. We hold the time now in our hands, living out all our quiet plans. This tarnished guitar picks its quiet on the pine table, reflecting dusty beams that drift through half-drawn blinds. No email notifications, no deadlines I must enable. Just 48 hours to clear my cluttered mind. I stare at the grooves in the dark polished grain, letting the house noise settle like silt in a cup. No subway cars screeching, no hustle through rain. Just sitting real still till my spirit fills up. My phone says face down on the sofa cushions nearby. No rushing to answer, no reason to lie. The world can keep spinning without my contribution today. I am leaning right back, watching clouds drift away. Thawing out my Saturday, taking every second slow. Breathing in the calm while the city hums below. Got no places I need to be, no promises to keep. Just a soul full of music and a whole lot of sleep. Thawing out my Saturday, ooh, ooh, feeling lighter in my chest. Ooh, ooh, finding my momentum in the middle of this rest. The vinyl record turns around in silent, steady loops. I have not even put the needle down to play the track. Remember when we used to chill on brownstone stoops, before the pressure started building up on every back? Now I make a simple pour over, watching bubbles rise. Smell the dark roast filling up the narrow kitchenette. I look out at the rooftops under quiet gray skies and realize this piece is as good as it can get. My phone says face down on the sofa cushions nearby. No rushing to answer, no reason to lie. The world can keep spinning without my contribution today. I am leaning right back, watching clouds drift away. Thawing out my Saturday, taking every second slow. Breathing in the calm while the city hums below. Got no places I need to be, no promises to keep. Just a soul full of music and a whole lot of sleep. Thawing out my Saturday, ooh, ooh, feeling lighter in my chest. Ooh, ooh, finding my momentum in the middle of this rest. Monday will bring its usual weight, the suit, the rush, the ticking gate. But right here in this quiet frame, I do not even need to say my name. I let the stiffness leave my jaw, observing every quiet law of doing nothing at all. The pick stays still upon the wood. Everything is right where it should be. Just me, myself, and room to breathe. Thawing out my Saturday. Unwind, rest easy. A street sweeper's brushes hiss along the curb. You're slumped on the sofa listening to the city stir. No clocking in today, brother, no heavy word. I pour 2 cups of black brew, just like you prefer. Look at your hands still tense from the weekly grind. Leave all those deadline emails somewhere far behind. We got 6 whole hours till the sun starts to dip. Take a long, slow breath, let the cold water drip. You spent 5 days running in a rusty cage, flipping past the hours like a heavy page. Now the air is easy, now the beat is slow. Got nowhere in this city that we need to go. Just leave the sneakers right beside the door. We don't gotta prove a single thing no more. The bass line's rolling through the floorboard floor. It's Saturday afternoon, what you stressing for? quiet sound. Remember back in August when we chased a dime, always running late, always out the time. Now you're staring out the glass at the empty avenue. No boss on your line, no invoice overdue. I bought the sweet donuts from the shop down low, the glazed ones you like when the tempo is low. Stretch your legs across the table, kick your heels up high, watch the gray clouds drift across the blue city sky. 5 days running in a rusty cage, flipping past the hours like a heavy page. Now the air is easy, now the beat is slow. Got nowhere in the city that we need to go. Just leave the sneakers right beside the door. We don't gotta prove a single thing no more. The bass line's rolling through the floorboard floor. It's Saturday afternoon, what you stressing for? Pass me the mug, let the record spin around. We're just two good friends catching quiet sound. Let the missed calls stack up on the kitchen counter. Time moves gentle when you don't count the hour. We survived another round, made it through the heat. Now we just kick back to this laid back beat. You earned the silence and own this space. There ain't no trophy in a rat wheel race. Leave the sneakers by the doorway, man. We can lean right back and leave it at that. Just two brothers on a quiet afternoon. Nothing comes too early, nothing comes too soon. Rest your shoulders now. Just rest your shoulders now. Toasted cocoa butter scent drifts through the hallway air as he kicks off his boots beside the kitchen chair. The kettle starts to hum a slow and steady tune. He throws the curtains back to catch the quiet noon. His phone is lying face down on the granite rim. The city keeps on moving but it cannot touch him. He drops a needle down on vintage vinyl gold and lets the baseline wash away the weekday cold. No deadlines pulling at his collar now. No crowded subway car to break his brow. He sips his dark roast while the soul guitar plays sweet. A peaceful kingdom sitting 2 floors off the street. He has nowhere to be and all the time to burn, watching the world outside just slip and turn. A quiet Saturday wrapped inside a groove. He stays right here, he does not have to move. The bass is heavy and the sunlight stays real low. Just living easy in the weekend flow. He pours some maple syrup on a stack of cakes and enjoys the simple pauses that a day off makes. His cat is stretched out lazy in a patch of light. There are no heavy worries carrying from last night. A friend sends over text about a park pickup game. He laughs and sends a heart but stays home just the same. He flips the record over to the B-side track and leans into the couch with nothing holding back. No deadlines pulling at his collar now. No crowded subway car to break his brow. He sips his dark roast while the soul guitar plays sweet. A peaceful kingdom sitting 2 floors off the street. He has nowhere to be and all the time to burn, watching the world outside just slip and turn. A quiet Saturday wrapped inside a groove. He stays right here, he does not have to move. The bass is heavy and the sunlight stays real low. Just living easy in the weekend flow. 5 days of hustle for 2 days of peace. He signs a mental truce and lets the pressure cease. The horn section swells up, smooth and full of grace. Time moves real slow in this familiar place. He closes both his eyes and takes a deep, slow breath, leaving the worries of the week to rest. The record clicks and spins in silence at the end. He turns the side back round to play it all again. Just soft sunlight everything is feeling fine. An uninvited query slices through quiet, asking if I should be somewhere right now. The ceiling fan spins in a slow, lazily tilted orbit, casting long, slatted shadows across the pine floorboards. Dust particles float like suspended stars in amber hallway air. I shift my shoulders into the soft depth of the sofa. Outside a sedan rolls past with muted bass hum. The refrigerator compressor clicks off, leaving absolute stillness. No notifications lighting up the glass tabletop. No train schedule calling out an urgent destination. Just the frame of a window framing blue sky. Everything moves at 5 miles an hour. Cool tile under bare heels in the small kitchen corridor. Pouring cold brew over cracked ice cubes in slow motion. The city keeps rushing past the window pane outside, but inside this room time sits perfectly still. Saturday afternoon wears a silk bathrobe and slippers, and nobody holds a stopwatch to my heavy chest. A shaft of light hits the exposed brick chimney. The steam from the kettle curls up toward the hanging fern. I trace the worn grain of the mahogany countertop, watching the pigeon settle on the fire escape railing. My calendar app stays closed behind a black screen. The afternoon light paints the rug in wide golden stripes. A vinyl record turns, needle gliding through soft groove hum. No deadlines knocking on the heavy oak front door. No notifications lighting up the glass tabletop. No train schedule calling out an urgent destination. Just the frame of a window framing blue sky. Everything moves at 5 miles an hour. Cool tile under bare heels in the small kitchen corridor. Pouring cold brew over cracked ice cubes in slow motion. The city keeps rushing past the window pane outside, but inside this room time sits perfectly still. Saturday afternoon wears a silk bathrobe and slippers, and nobody holds a stopwatch to my heavy chest. Lens flare catches the edge of a crystal water glass. The radiator pipes give one gentle, reassuring metallic knock. I lean back against the plaster wall, eyes half closed, watching the curtains billow twice in the gentle breeze. This shot does not need a quick cut or a fade to black. We hold on this frame until the sun sinks down. Blue tile under bare heels in the small kitchen corridor. Pouring cold brew over cracked ice cubes in slow motion. The city keeps rushing past the window pane outside, but inside this room time sits perfectly still. Saturday afternoon wears a silk bathrobe and slippers, and nobody holds a stopwatch to my heavy chest. The vinyl finishes its rotation with a quiet hiss. Shadows stretch long across the hardwood carpet. The frame holds still. The city hums far away, just peace and focus. Who decided 2 days off could heal 5 days of damage? I asked the dust motes hanging in the window draft. My tea turns lukewarm while the old radiator hums. Thinking about that guy from high school who moved out west. Did he ever find his peace, or is he just wet from the rain? My socks do not match today. One charcoal, one faded navy. The bass line from the neighbor floorboard vibrates through my toes. Nobody is expecting an answer from me right now. That is a rare kind of light. Clocks move slower when you stop staring at the face. Mailbox full of flyers that I will never open. I let my mind step over the cracks in the hardwood, just floating without a single destination in the queue. Let the hours blur around the edges today. Nothing to prove, nowhere I need to run toward. years, remembers last winter, or if he only thinks about the sunshine on the stoop. The light cuts the wall at a sharp 30-degree tilt. Yesterday I cared so much about an unread message. Now it looks like tiny insects crawling on glass. I stretch my knees across the corduroy sofa edge, remembering the smell of wet pavement after July storms. Why do old memories always feel like they belong to a stranger? I take another slow sip and listen to the street. Clocks move slower when you stop staring at the face. Mailbox full of flyers that I will never open. I let my mind step over the cracks in the hardwood, just floating without a single destination in the queue. Let the hours blur around the edges today. Nothing to prove, nowhere I need to run toward. Floating on a low and vinyl groove, mind drifting far away from the weekly grind. We are completely alive in the space between the plans. Monday is a shadow that has not reached my rug yet. I'm sitting square in the middle of the warm spot, thinking about nothing, thinking about every year it was. How small the city feels when you stop rushing through the grid. How quiet my head gets when I give up trying to fix it. Who decided 2 days wasn't enough? Maybe it does not matter as long as this record spins. Distant siren rolling down 3 blocks away. I do not even turn my head, just drifting, just breathing in the quiet. The solid old frame anchors me right here. A 50-pound mahogany dome, keeping my feet on the rug. I feel the heavy dark stain taking on my gravity, holding every ounce of pressure I used to carry in my lungs. No rush hour bus to catch at 6:30 today. Just quiet vinyl spinning slow on 45. I look at my hands relaxed across the velvet cushion, finally breathing without a deadline ticking behind my eye. If this letter could cross a winter seasons back to the 19-year-old kid running on espresso and black coffee, I would tell him to put the heavy bags down on the floor, because the future he was terrified of turned out soft and easy. Look at us sitting in the Saturday shade. We paid off the debts and we bought back the time. Dear younger self, you can stop running now. The weekend is ours and the afternoon is quiet and fine. No supervisor calling, no emergency shifts to trade. Just rest in the chair that supports every piece of your frame. Remember sleeping on that squeaky foam mattress with 2 winter coats, counting quarters for the laundromat down on 42nd Street. You thought if you paused for a single hour, you would fall behind, eating cold soup off a paper plate, sitting on your knees. Now I brew slow drip hazelnut and let the cup sit warm, watching dust motes drift across the bookshelf near the wall. My phone lies face down on the table with the sound turned off, and nobody is waiting for me to answer any urgent call. If this letter could cross a winter seasons back to the 19-year-old kid running on espresso and black coffee, I would tell him to put the heavy bags down on the floor, because the future he was terrified of turned out soft and easy. Look at us sitting in the Saturday shade. We paid off the debts and we bought back the time. Dear younger self, you can stop running now. The weekend is ours and the afternoon is quiet and fine. No supervisor calling, no emergency shifts to trade. Just rest in the chair that supports every piece of your frame. Take a deep breath across the years, little brother. You held the family together when the winter got cold. You survived every graveyard shift in the rain, so I could sit in a solid chair and grow comfortably old. The work is finished for the afternoon. You earned every inch of this cushion beneath my spine. The wood holds me steady. quiet holds me safe. You made it here, kid. Enjoy the Saturday. My cousin told me yesterday afternoon to leave the front door unlocked for the breeze. Now the yellow paint is flaking off the radiator. A half-eaten peach sits beside the bills, and the ceiling fan turns at its lowest speed, counting 5 distinct hums every 10 seconds. A silver wrapper glints from a granola bar left on the glass coffee table since noon. I watch a speck of dust drift across my sock. The neighbor's television muffled through the floorboards. Small things line up like a quiet parade. Nobody is asking me where I should be. This is the list of how my hours move. A dripping kitchen tap that beats in time. A dark blue sweatshirt draped across the couch. An old record spinning without a needle drop. Just sitting here watching the dust motes flow. Nothing to prove, nowhere to run. My sister called to ask if I checked the forecast. I told her the clouds look like cotton and water. A stray cat sleeps on top of the hood of a sedan. Steam rises slowly from an untouched mug of tea. The shadow of the blind stretches across my knee. 3 unread emails resting at the bottom of the screen. I count 4 footsteps on the landing outside. Then the quiet returns like a heavy woolen rug. This is the list of how my hours move. A dripping kitchen tap that beats in time. A dark blue sweatshirt draped across the couch. An old record spinning without a needle drop. Just sitting here watching the dust motes flow. Nothing to prove, nowhere to run. Yesterday somebody said I work too fast. Set my shoulders stay hitched up near my ears. Oh, I let my jaw drop loose right now. Watching green leaves flicker against the screen door. Half-filled glass of tap water sweating on wood. The simple math of doing nothing at all. Unread paper, unadjusted blinds. A shoe resting sideways by the mat. Cousin was right about the open doorway. The quiet just stays. Warm French terry cloth rubs against my chest, while the needle drops slow on a soul record press. This faded gray sweater used to smell like train smoke, back when rent was a deadline that felt like a joke. 6 years ago I wore these exact same sleeves, working late night shifts just to gather up leaves. Now I sit on the rug with no clock in my view, watching dust motes flow through the afternoon blue. We used to pray for 20 minutes to breathe, counting copper coins just to buy frozen cheese. Now the afternoon stretches out wide and clear, with no panic ringing in my ear. Sitting in the quiet that we pay for in pain, watching sunlight soak up the residue of rain. Every stitch remembers when the cold kept us down. Now the weekend holds no heavy noise in this town. We made it to the soft side of the long calendar, leaving yesterday behind the front door. I trace the loose thread where the cuff starts to fray, remembering the night bus on a slushy Tuesday. Lukewarm coffee in a thin paper cup, wondering if the grind ever lets a kid up. My brother used to sleep on a thin foam pad, dreaming of a weekend that we never had. Today I sleep, came a mile and left the phone line. Old manager calling, asking where, when, oh why. The youth in the oversized coat from back then would never believe the room I am standing in. No urgent vibration, no panic to share, just heavy cotton weight in a soft armchair. We settled the debt with our sweat and our time. Now our stillness is the rhythm running through my rhyme. Sitting in the quiet that we pay for in pain, watching sunlight soak up the residue of rain. Every stitch remembers when the cold kept us down. Now the weekend holds no heavy noise in this town. We made it to the soft side of the long calendar, leaving yesterday behind the front door. Watch cotton settling soft on my skin. No rush for the world to begin, just the wide open Saturday lane. Nothing left to prove or explain. 12:45 glows green across the bedroom wall we don't own yet. I close my eyes in this cramped apartment and fast forward past the debt. I see us 10 years older, sitting where the grass grows thick and deep. No overtime shifts calling out, no broken schedules ruining our sleep. You are pouring juice into crystal glasses on a seated deck. No emails flashing red, no heavy pressure sitting on my neck. Right now I'm grinding through the midnight oil, counting every dollar from this daily toil. But I can see the picture clear as day, the quiet life that isn't far away. We will sit out in the yard when the work is finally done, letting Sunday stretch forever under 2035. Sun, no clocks to chase, no trains to catch, just baselines playing slow. That is the weekend waiting for us down the road. We gotta go. I envision a kitchen with a marble counter where the sunlight stays. You are slicing fruit so slowly, taking 40 minutes on a lazy phrase. We have the turntable spinning vinyl from the 90s, soft and warm. No rent anxiety knocking at the door, no coming winter storm. I will wear a clean wool sweater that does not feel worn out or old, just holding your hand while the kettle steams and the stories unfold. Right now I'm grinding through the midnight oil, counting every dollar from this daily toil. But I can see the picture clear as day, the quiet life that isn't far away. We will sit out in the yard when the work is finally done, letting Sunday stretch forever under 2035. Sun, no clocks to chase, no trains to catch, just baselines playing slow. That is the weekend waiting for us down the road. We gotta go. Sometimes the present feels like walking through concrete mud. 2 jobs, bleeding energy right out of my blood. But every late night I project this movie in my head. Fresh linen sheets, endless time and nothing left to dread. Just you and me, enjoying hours we finally earned. We will sit out in the yard when the work is finally done, letting Sunday stretch forever under 2035. Sun, no clocks to chase, no trains to catch, just baselines playing slow. That is the weekend waiting for us down the road. We gotta go. 12:45 on that future clock,